Hello, ladies and gentlemen. You're welcome to Urban Vogue Radio. It's your boy Mila Mufasa, aka Mila the Gemini. I am with.
Come for you, baby.
Yeah, today we have an interesting topic. Why not you stay tuned? Yeah. Yes, you're welcome back to our channel. Yeah, we thank God for the gift of life. But today we'll go straight to the topic. The topic is the quest for quick riches among the Nigerian youths. Now let me be serious. The quest for quick riches among the Nigerian youths. We all know what riches is all about. Riches is physical, it's a possessional wealth. You know, I can say I have lands, I have money, I have diamonds, I have this and that. These are all riches. Where some riches are gotten through legit or illegit means, but at the end of the day, it's what you have to say that this thing. So riches, we are living in a country where people work in different sectors. People do so many things, but there's something that we want to discuss today, and that thing is what I have pointed out: the quest for quick riches among the Nigerian youths. So, Comfy.
Yeah.
What do you have to say?
What do you have to say? More than your English request, can you please break it down for me? Because
tell us, say you no go school now.
I know. I go school.
You know, okay. The
I
quest
go school.
for those who don't understand what quest mean.
Like me.
Quest mean like the desire, the urge, the ginger to make quick money among the Nigerian youths.
Eh.
Yes.
Okay. Not be saying all Nigerian youths they look for quick money.
But it's obvious.
But then we they discuss today.
Yes, but it's obvious. Say plenty there. Give us an idea of like.
So, I mean, please, who doesn't need money?
Some people not carry on for head
Who
anyway.
is not looking for money? What?
Some people not carry on for head.
Okay. You know how money is. If I was going to define it right now, a necessary evil, man. Like it is so needed.
That's for you.
It is so needed. Yes. For everybody, money is needed though.
But some people not carry on. People
money,
like
money
us.
is almost as
People
important
like,
as food
people like
now.
us will not carry on for head actually.
No wahala. You know what's going to happen when we are done shooting. Please just your bank details.
I should give it to you.
Cash in hand.
Everything.
Your future money.
Yes, I should write
See,
it. But,
I'm telling you, just redirect it because you don't need it.
but what is your own personal definition of riches?
Riches, that should be different from wealth, right? Because I know there's a way people used to say, oh, he's rich. And then you'll be like, but he's not wealthy. You know that kind of a thing. So I feel like I shall know riches is not wealth. But so what is riches?
So,
Wealth it's like a long-term it has solid backing. Wealth is like something you can pass on for generations, I think. Because you could be rich in the moment, but it might not last like past that moment.
Okay.
You could be rich in terms of you have money, you have flashing cars and all of that, but your source is flippant, it's not solid, that kind of a thing.
Yeah.
But when you're wealthy, it's like your source keeps pouring like like waterfall, opo, that kind of a thing.
Yes.
Where you can pass on to your children, your children's children,
Yeah.
and everything. So yeah, we're talking about the quest to get rich quick today. I feel like everybody would like to have money. Everybody should want to have money. Just because money is necessary. Not necessarily because you want to be flashy. Because me, without my education, I need money. And so I think if we are going to address that, why Nigerian youths are trying to get rich quick, it's not just be legitimate. So I think we will start from the legitimate reasons.
Okay.
Or legitimate people trying to get rich quick, because I am one of them. I will not lie.
Why do you want to get rich so quickly?
It's not like I want to get rich so quickly. I just want to have money. I just want to be able to work and earn well and take care of myself and take care of my responsibilities, because bills have to be paid.
Yeah.
That kind of a thing. I feel like even if I wanted to take my time even if you want to take your time to start making money, bills are not waiting for you. They are not patient.
Yes, they're aggressive.
I'm telling you, it feels like when you reach a certain age, like in fact, maybe once you clock 20 or once you finish from school and you finish 7.
The realities of life we stand at your doorstep.
They start hitting you like back to back. Okay, they start gently at first because I mean everybody will know. Okay, you just finished, and you're still trying to stand on your feet and all of that. So they'll give you like maybe 1 year. Do you understand?
Yes, yes.
In that 1 year now, you'll be buying clothes,
Of course.
food for yourself. Small time, you want to leave your parents' house.
That's right.
And the moment people know you're no longer under your parents'
They give you
coverage,
this level of respect.
thank you. And that respect comes with a level of expectation too.
And yeah.
You know, kind of, because they feel like, oh, now you're taking care of yourself. Oh, you have money, big boy. You know, that kind of a thing.
Yeah.
And all that. So before you know it, I feel like the billings, the cost of staying by yourself, you now start taking care of rent, light bill, water bill, refuse, and so many things, maintenance costs, your running costs from work to your house and all of that. So money is needed for all of these things, really.
Like for me, sorry to interject. For me, I see riches as, first of all, earthly possession. Quite alright, because we have different type of riches. You want to go into different type of riches, but I'll talk about the physical and the one that has to do with possession. To me, riches is my own personal definition of riches is self-sufficiency, ability to take care of yourself, your needs, and all that.
Immediate needs.
But when it comes to the Nigerian perspective, the issue or the definition of riches most times often starts with yourself, your needs, and the long dependency chain. People depending on you, be it
Black
parents, be it siblings, relatives,
Long
even
distance
friends too.
relatives,
Even friends too.
friends,
Yes. So
neighbors,
yes,
colleagues.
yeah, like we have been in this country, we have experienced different administrations with different economic policies. We all know that unemployment did not start today. It's they just paste and a stamp, they stamp for the country. It's like bad economy. It has been over and over, from one administration to the other, and the people who are suffering this thing more are the youths. The youths. Like you can see how students are graduating from the university every year. So many law students, so many medical students, economists, political scientists, business admin, and all that.
Architecture.
And it's everywhere. Like every year, but there's slimmer chances. So when you grow up in an average Nigerian environment, like when you come out from the streets, when you look at your environment, it reminds you or more. You have to find a way to this, because it's like your journey has started as a youth. Yes, you have to talk about getting your own place. If you're a guy, the next thing that comes to your mind after 3 to 4 years is maybe how do you settle down? And to settle down, man, no be being so. When they give you long lease, especially if the village don't like you, if they give you long lease, you go make sure say you go pay for everything. Plus, if people will go, they call, your own family members will they call you, but your brother need money for WAEC and all that. But now, do you think that based on this, all these things that surround our nationhood, the poor economy, lack of opportunities, and all that, do you think it's enough reason for why most of our youth want to make quick money, be it legit or illegitimate? Yeah.
I think it's enough reason. Because life is moving on at a very, very fast pace and you will just be left behind. No! Let me take that again, because I'm not trying to encourage getting rich quick. I'm just trying to explain that I can empathize with the need to get money, like to make money and then to make it quickly. Do you get? So you don't want to feel left behind. Because if you had money, some people will have been married.
True.
But they feel like, I don't have that kind of money.
Yeah.
I feel like they're not working. If you had money, some people will have been living better lives, but they are managing, I feel yes, we are justified to actually look for money and look for how to get it, because some of us are educated though,
Yeah.
We went to school and we went to school with the hopes of having a better future, living better lives. I should be able to live in a comfortable apartment, drive a comfortable car, not necessarily flashy, but comfortable.
Yeah.
And all of that. And then you finish. And then getting a job is like a Herculean task.
Yeah.
You know, that kind of a thing. And I need to feed.
Yeah.
If the first year my parents are still trying to, help me have a soft landing and all of that. The second year, the economy, I need a job. What do you want me to do?
Okay.
Do you get kind of thing? So, please. I don't even
This
know
one
what
really
to say.
touch you,
Yeah,
man.
it's personal because I'm telling you, when we get to illegitimate reasons, we'll have a lot to say. But even the legitimate, people are working hard and they are not being
Yes, rewarded.
like
Yeah.
equal to the hard work they are putting in.
Just a clear example of a man who has worked all his life in the civil service, and after retiring, somebody is sitting down on his file, or he's not being paid his pension, that his kids depend on that, maybe for school fees,
I'm telling you.
maybe to start up something. At the end of the day, the delay and all these things, patience is running out.
And the bills are waiting.
Just imagine the government, they come up with economic policies that are not favorable to even we the youth. A clear example is what happened with this regime, with cryptocurrency. No, I'm not trying to throw stones at the government, but the look at what happened with cryptocurrency. Other countries have adopted it, and even included it into their listing, but all of a sudden they just banned it. They said this is that and that, and they came up with e-naira, and it was like,
oh, you want to get into how frustrating the Nigerian system is?
okay.
Because when you're even trying to make money normally, let's even forget making it quickly. When you're trying to make it normally, it's almost like nothing is working in your favor. And so you just see that, okay, you went to school, you now look for a very favorable course you can study.
Yeah.
That would supposedly be marketable when you finish.
Yes.
Let's pick a course now that can make us money. Accounting. Mm-hmm. For example, or let me use myself, architecture. Let me use myself. Mm-hmm. And then you go to school, you study 4 years, 5 years, 6 years, and then there is medicine, 7 years.
Yeah.
And then you come out expecting that, okay, now I have put in the effort to learn as much as I need to earn well. Mm-hmm. Do you get? Yeah. Then you graduate. And then you start to apply for jobs.
Yeah.
And first of all, where are the jobs?
There is none, actually.
Because I did not go through all that stress. If I wanted, there's nothing wrong with me learning how to do plumbing, electrical works. If I wanted that kind of life, maybe I should have just gone that way. So I went to school so I could work and then where are the jobs? So I'm like, okay, you finally see vacancies. What will you now see? 50K.
Yeah.
Come and work Monday to Saturday.
9 to 5.
Oh, you haven't said 9 to 5. That 9 to 5 will get comma because you should get to work by 8:30-ish. Mm-hmm. That's 5. By 5 o'clock on the dot, you cannot stand up and start saying, I want to go home.
Yeah.
So before you know it, your whole day, Monday to Saturday, at the end of the day, they'll now pay you 50K. And then this 50K, you look at it. My rent. Mm-hmm. 50K times 12 months, that's 600K, right?
Yeah.
But how much is the rent?
It depends on where you are staying. No?
Thank you very much. You just short us, because if you come to stay closer to the office, you cannot afford it though. Most times. If you want to stay in the city center, so you don't pay so much on transport. Mm-hmm. The houses are exorbitant. That 600K will barely pay for a self-con.
Yeah.
A self-con closest to your office.
Yeah.
If you now say, okay, let's go to the outskirts.
Mm-hmm. A clear, like what you're trying to say now is what is happening in civil service right now. That you see somebody who is a level 12 civil servant or level 13 or 14, the salary they are paying you is not enough to even get you a house. That is why there's corruption in the process.
That is why there is corruption. That is why the need to get rich quick keeps rising.
Okay, imagine in a banking system, somebody is working. Like if you go to the US, you see people work from 8 to 12, and somebody will come and sit down on that chair and work from 12
to 4 or something.
To 4. And at the end of the day, this person is earning from here, earning from there, and earning from there. But the thing is now that in this country, when you say you want to go to school, they give you these decoded lies that the certificate you are going to obtain will open doors for you. At the end of the day, you keep on working. Just imagine what ladies are going through. in the course of looking for a job. Let us not even go there. When it comes to sexual gratification, when it comes to okay, play ball with me, like
bribery and corruption. You have to bribe to get the jobs that exist.
So like, imagine I had a friend.
Sorry, before we even go there, that bribing to get a job that exists, you know,
Yes.
should we talk about that?
Yes.
All these jobs that the salary is like maybe 100K per month.
Yeah.
But to get it, you have to rub somebody's hands with like 500K, 700K.
Yes.
I have been jobless for 3 years, 4 years. Okay, suddenly there's a vacancy here, an opening, you know. Please, sir, I need a job and everything. They'll be like, bring 700K and your offer letter is assured. Where am I supposed to get 700K from? Why do I even have to pay you? Why can't I just use a normal, recruitment process to get in?
Yes.
I am qualified, am I not? Yes, they'll be calling these high prices.
And again, like also I was saying, there are decoded lies in the Nigerian educational system. Majority of the students, they know that the system is limited, that the job opportunity is limited. Most of our students who don't understand this thing go there and come out half-baked because they know that they will not employ them at the end of the day. Yes.
So what's the point?
So what's the point? So like now, this whole issue of let me go to school. Yes, you can go to school and come out. But if you say that you don't want to even go to that school, that you want to go through the way of entrepreneurship and do something, to even get loan in Nigeria, they will tell you go and bring your late grandfather's certificate
as collateral.
Go and bring something. Like if you go to Bangladesh, they have the cheapest or the most affordable interest rates when it comes to loan facility. Their youths are empowered. Like they give them to give you the money, it's nothing to them. But to pay back is what they're always talking about. You to access loan in Bangladesh is easy. You go to Rwanda now. Their youth are accessing loan. But in this country right now, there are so many government policies. Government policies.
You can't meet up with.
There are so many government policies. They will tell you that we are doing this. They'll come out on radio, come out on television, come out on newspaper, that we are offering so opportunity to so many thousands or 1 million Nigerians. At the end of the day,
audio.
It's audio. It's audio. So there is a growing frustration.
I'm telling you, it's
building up because what makes up the Nigerian population is mainly the youth. The same youth you use them for electoral violence, you use them for different type of things. Like it is the youth, the active teaming youth. Okay, just imagine a clear slap recently, a clear slap that happened to this country. Imagine a Google taking their AI lab to Ghana. Imagine.
That was Twitter.
Nah, Google did so too.
Wow.
Twitter moved, Michelin tires moved. These guys realized that this environment is hostile.
I'm telling you.
So do you know what it means?
All
like
the businesses that have been moving out, ShopRite.
This is like Nigeria is a place right now where you wake up and you be like, God, where is the next place am I going to? Yet Nigeria is a country whereby even though you are intelligent, even though you are not intelligent, you must compromise. You must compromise.
You'll be told. You'll not be told. You'll be made to realize your brains are not good enough. Are not good enough. What's the word?
You don't fit into the description.
I'm telling you. They'll still make you feel like, nah, you can't meet up, or we don't want you, or you're not qualified. It's like, please, I have the certificate. I have the skills. Then nobody even told me I don't have the skills. Maybe because you don't. I have the skills. My brain is working. I'm a creative thinker. Do you get? They'll tell you Nigerian graduates cannot read and write properly. There are Nigerian graduates that can read and write properly. Yet do not have the opportunities to make the kind of money they need to survive. The barest minimum they need, or not even. Do you get? So it's just crazy.
Let me be very honest. Like me personally, when I finished my secondary school education years back.
Yeah, like something years ago.
Years ago. So let me not go to the details. So I was privileged enough to come in contact with informations. I was privileged enough to see what is happening in the nation and other places. I was like, and thanks to my parents that they were always put me. I was listening to news. I was following up updates. I told myself that, okay, yes, I started my documentation to go to South Africa to study political science, University of Pretoria. I finished every paperwork just for me to say, okay, let me pay for my flight ticket. And they said, something just told me that come, this is the reality of this Nigeria that we are. You want to go and study pole science in South African, in South Africa, come back, join the people that have graduated before you to start looking for a job. Why not you keep this aside? Why not you hustle? Because to tell you honestly, like my father, yes, he's doing the one he could do for me, but there is a limit. As of then, I can't tell my dad after going to school. I can't tell my dad that, please, can you help me look for a job? I have tried and all that. These are things I put into consideration. I don't want to be going to one place. Like, imagine somebody who is studying petrochemical, working. Okay, I have a friend. He's a banker. A banker by force. See, a banker by force. He's a petrochemical engineer. He did his internship in Chevron. After everything, he graduated from school, blah, 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 blah. He started working in a bank. He knew nothing about economics. He knew nothing about accountancy.
Banking and finance, nothing.
They just took him for maybe 6 months graduate training, and at the end of the day, and yes, he was smart enough to like do the thing like this. Yeah. So you see somebody who study pharmacology, she's a caterer. You see somebody who is a lawyer, is a like this thing.
A makeup artist.
Okay, just imagine with the amount of law students that we graduate every year from all these schools, then they move to the various law schools. Now, how many of these young teaming lawyers are handling electoral cases, criminal cases, constitutional cases? It's always SAN, SAN, Senior Advocate of Nigeria, or a lawyer that is having Esquire to his name. What the Nigerian this will just do is to write briefs. Last, the new hustle for lawyers now is company registration.
And real estate.
Real estate. How many real estate in Nigeria, my sister? How many real estate in Nigeria?
Oh my God.
Okay, look at when it comes to domestic violence. If not FIDA, which young female lawyer can go and go to the court and say, I demand justice for my client? So now, another thing that they are using against the youth now is that, in quotes, they feel that these youths that are graduating, they have nothing to offer. Even they have nothing to offer. Like this NSAS of 18. Let us be very realistic. This NSAS protest was not basically about only police brutality. It was frustration.
I'm telling you, that's built up over time.
Built up. Like, people are frustrated. Like, you get a car through illegit means. The police want to tell you that
you cannot own this car.
You can't own this car.
As if they are in your pocket.
There was a clip I watched of how a police this was slapping some students from Delta State University over possession of iPhone. For Christ's sake, if you go to the UK, if you go to South Africa here, if you go, our neighbor South Africa, if you go to the UK, if you go to US, if you go to Europe, people have iPhone. It's a common thing. So he said, I said, how dare you have iPhone? During my own time, did I have iPhone? What kind of mentality is that? I was like, this guy is daft. Mentality. So currently in this country right now, there is built up heat of frustration every day you see this. You see people losing faith in the system. You see, like, you turn your left, there is no hope. You turn to the left, there is no hope. You can't even depend on your family. Even the one that is having the money to even fund your ideas in your own family setting is not even ready to let go, because on his own side, there's still a long chain.
I'm telling you, a long chain. Neck.
You get the point. Like, you see, what is the possibility of every graduating set having prospering entrepreneurs, prospering professionals? That is the major question.
You know, on the idea of prospering entrepreneurs, when they even graduate, some of us do not just even stick to our certificate alone.
Yes.
You try your hands at like a million things. Do you understand? Mm-hmm. I know of the experience of trying to get, okay, let's start a farm. Mm-hmm. Because you do like business cases and all of that. You look around what markets are there, that kind of a thing. There is entertainment, there's agriculture, and all of that. We picked up agriculture. Mm-hmm. Let's start a farm. A number of us pull resources together. Mm-hmm. To get land,
it's difficult.
To get legit land that you will start today and tomorrow nobody will come and bounce you from that land.
Yes.
Was hell.
It's crazy. It's really crazy. You know, most times,
As in, so many things we're trying to do to get seats, to get this, to even register it, going
we
to
beg for
CAC
everything in this
was a
country.
struggle.
We beg for everything in this country.
You get the land, infrastructure. Like, how do you access the land? No
Yeah.
roads, water, electricity. So many things just frustrating every avenue you try to use legitimately to get money. So many things, man.
Just
Nothing is working.
now with the current situation of unemployment, unproductivity within the Nigerian youth, there is a current system. You know, before those days we were complaining about slave trade, when they come to capture people here, forcefully put them into the ship, move them to Europe or move them to America, use them to go and build their mighty skyscrapers and all that. Now there is an active slave trade going on, which I call it brain drain. We are losing brains by the day. Just imagine last year. Do you hear about that news about how so many doctors were taken to Saudi Arabia?
Saudi Arabia, yeah.
They are being paid 450,000 naira.
Do you remember that even that one, some people try to stop it from happening? You are trying to make better life for yourself. Since I've tried my best, it's not working here. I'll rather port and earn well and live well. They try to stop it.
And there's, even in this country, we do hear stories of people who are directors, even in civil service, who get job opportunities for their sons and daughters who are in school and they are receiving salaries. I don't have any case to say, oh, this is the person I know. And this but we hear it around.
Stories of ghost workers
We,
and all of that.
we hear it around.
Because even when there are jobs, there are imaginary people occupying such positions.
So now, imagine, okay, now, even though you eventually get the job, you see your boss, maybe you're working in private sector, your boss will not tell you that this salary you are earning is not enough. Why not you play ball with me? So you can earn like me. It's happening. You can earn like me. Promotions.
Yeah.
Sleep with me, let me give you promotions.
Oh, that.
So all these things are building up towards this quest. Like now we are coming down to the the quest for quick
You know, I was
riches.
working somewhere where I was even, how much is I earning? That was real estate. And one day, my CFO told me, what are they paying me Amraba's salary for?
What the?
And I looked at her like, no, you didn't. See, let me tell you something. If you are not, there are companies that if you are not at the top of it, forget it.
Exactly.
Do you get that making money thing like from this business? Maybe to take you forever, maybe 15 years, I don't know. But just, and then the little they are paying me, they are paying you.
Yeah.
It's not like you're not qualified though. It's not like you're not working hard. You're working your ass off.
Yeah.
And then she told me, I mean, is that not why they're paying you Amraba's salary? I can't get over that thing. Because they will now feel like they're doing you a favor. You know, that kind of thing. There's something again amongst the employers. When you finally even get a job, you're managing to survive. They'll not be treating you like, see, there are millions of people looking for this position.
Who is looking for it? Because there's no gain, man, no profit. You spend it on transportation.
Because they know the Nigerian system is helping them.
Yes, exactly.
That's why they can make such, because on a normal day, we should be able to walk away from even certain offers that we take up.
The rich and the middle class has made the huge population of suffering and poor people to realize that if you don't have money, you don't have a voice.
Yeah.
If you don't have money, you cannot access certain things like healthcare, like loan, like even to walk into an office. Imagine this mentality that we have just brought in, that if in order to get contract, you have to have a car.
Oh, you have to look rich.
You have to look rich. Maybe
get rich.
Wear a Rolex watch.
I'm telling you, with
wear
your
a very
bottle
clean
all
suit.
starched, I'm telling
And
you,
then walk on the picture of your voice. You're a guy. Hello.
with your kind of glasses.
Hello. Good morning. Please, I'm looking for the CEO of this
That kind
place.
of thing.
So that kind of thing. They'll say, this guy has money. They don't want to know whether you have 0.0 this in your account.
Balance.
So now it's like the society has been made that you need to show to be among. Now this thing has now come into we the youths. They have made us to realize that is the only way.
Yes.
That is the only way. Like social media now, coming to social media, like what we said in the previous, how social media has been affected. It's still, social media has gotten hold on so many youths. Because, like now, imagine, just like we have a kind of an aligned view about what which is all about. self-contentment, self-sufficiency. But majority of the Nigerian youth right now believe that is the Benz, is the Versace, is it Bottega? They call it Bottega. They call it. It is driving the latest car, like chilling majorly, going to Dubai, gang, wearing diamond chains. Yes, wearing diamond chains, and all these things. Like another thing again is even the people that we see them as success stories are even setting bad examples. Huh. They're even they're oppressing.
The people we see as success stories.
Yes, they end up oppressing. That is my own oppressing the Nigerian youth who are struggling. Like, let me give an example. Let me just really give an example. I will not mention him. Somebody who is coming always on social media, every day, story to story, post to post. He is flaunting your riches, writing something like, if you don't make money, keep quiet.
Yeah. What was that thing people used to say? Your friends get money. So many quotes like that, just throwing jabs at you for not having money.
Yeah, okay. Just
if you don't get money,
hide your face. That kind of thing. Or you see somebody, you see a guy on Insta story, you'll be like, yo, man, I just got this chain, man, this chain. Like, you check his age. You check, that is where the processing of the information comes. Now, you are seeing that thing. It's coming to your brain. You are like, you're looking at yourself. You're wearing one slippers, we don't bend. You are saying, not that you are like being over ambitious. So
yeah, you're just even barely trying to survive.
A clear example is in Igbo land, where I come from. Let me. My Igbo brothers might not like this thing I'm saying, but it's happening. You will see a young guy who has just graduated, who have been applying for job, and at the end of the day, the parents will just be like, "What are you doing in this house? You eat our food. Don't you see okay? Don't you see Chukudi? They are driving jeeps." Like most times, when you want to see a level of intimidation, it's when you go for Christmas. When you see different people coming, both the ones who had legit means of making their wealth, everybody is coming. Everybody showing off. Yes, showing off. Bling, like, let's spraying the money and all that. Somebody be like, somebody will tell you. Somebody will just tell you, guy, nah, far. You don't have money. You don't get money. Come, make I teach you way. And this whole thing, like, even now you, it depends on your mind, though. Even now you will just see, I'm going to say, oh boy, why are they like this? Now you can see the rising rates of crime happening within the youth. Fraud, cyber.
Oh, we'll get there.
Yes, cyber. They're talking about all this ritual practice. So many things that's happening within the youth because the environment is putting pressure. The bad economic policies of government is putting pressure.
Even your existence is enough pressure.
It's already pressure because when you wake up in the morning, you are not able to eat 2 square meal. It's already pressure, man. When you even walk in the street with your own small phone, one small touchlight phone when you get, some nigga on the street there is aiming at you like he wants to intimidate you today. It's pressure. It's pressure. So before we talk about this, so we need to highlight, like, which we have done, to highlight the factors like that. What is responsible for all this? It's a mind. It's like it drains the energy. When I go to the street, I see youth sometimes so they quiet talking to themselves. It's like it's equal to madness. If you go to youth now, there is a level of aggression. Step on their foot now, whether you not fight will not ensue. Well, you will come to like what happened in Ghana when they said the politician came with bag of rice and they say it can't happen in Nigeria. The gap between the poor and the rich is a very long thing. It's like from here to Sokoto. How many young rich people do we have in Nigeria? And we said that we are the one building other nations. We are the one that are the most brainy. We are the most successful. What is happening in our country?
Why are we offended?
Like, we swear for us.
Because it's not like we don't have the resources. We get them.
Okay, it's just like what is happening.
When we say we don't get brain, we get them.
It's just like what they talk about now. Youth are just coming left and right, starting. It's our time. It's our time. In this Nigeria that we are, this country, if you don't have the money that can take care of 36 states for campaign, you can't win anything. If you don't have the blessings of at least, if possible, 4 generals in this country, or ex-presidents, you can't become president. That's why when they talk about this, it's our time to rule. It's our time to set this. It's not possible. Africa Nigeria is a complex society. It's a complex society. The system has been built on intense struggle. It's a battle between slave to master relationship. Everybody's an opportunist. Everybody, even me myself,
is trying to take advantage
of something. Person. You get it? Sometimes when I think about it, I get messed up.
I'm telling you.
I get messed up. Like, there was a time that this was bad for me. In a way, I stopped my mind from different things. I don't want to listen to news. I don't want to listen to news to hear bad news.
More frustrating.
I don't want to go to social media to allow somebody's lifestyle make me question my existence. There is high level of suicidal thoughts. Before we know the two reason this kind of thing. Because if person saying jump from building, come down. Person jump for, how did they call that bridge for Lagos? It's frustration. See, even though say your parents don't want to tell you anything or you're listening, the care you go take day. Because as you grow up from one stage to the other, your responsibility heightens.
Are just increasing.
Increasing. Your mental picture expands. The mental picture of your future expands. You will tell yourself that this is what you want to be. See, Nigeria is supposed to be a beautiful place whereby that with your salary of 100K month to month, you can be able to rent a comfortable one-bedroom flat.
Yeah.
To stay.
And feed well. In
Nigeria, how many 18 years can beat their hand on the chest and say, Mommy, I'm leaving your house?
It's very tough.
So, even in entrepreneurship, you have to okay, if I'm making this orange juice now, and I want to sell it to general public, just to get NAFDAC, certification,
that's never good.
It will take about maybe 2 years.
Meanwhile, they come on TV and then they'll be announcing all these policies as if they're actually doing things to help us.
They are not doing anything.
But the reality of it is that unless you know somebody in that office.
Okay, a clear example.
Let
us even come back to school. If you go to most law schools, in different universities in the world.
Are you a lawyer?
No, I'm not a lawyer, but I'm just I want to be specific about some certain things that I know.
Yeah.
If you go to some law schools in other like Harvard, Stanford, and the rest, there's something they call law clinic, whereby these students or these law students, they go to the courtroom, they witness cases, they won't give them
minor cases
to handle.
Yeah.
Now you've got to the automobile industry, like for engineers, mechanical engineers, mechatronic and all that. There's what they call industrial attachment. Mm-hmm. As you are studying, you're listening, and at the end of the day, those companies come back to come and pick the best brains in that faculty that will work in their companies. There's always, that's why you see there is their system of you study and you work. It's not like going to lecture from morning till night. You work. They know what they are doing. They want to give you this opportunity that as you're hustling, you understand
the nitty-gritty, the details of it, the practicality of what you're studying.
The system of Nigeria is, the conventional Nigerian university is locking you. The only time you come back home is to come and eat your mommy's rice.
Yeah.
After you spend the holiday you won't spend, you go back. When you graduate, you come and hear stories that will shift your heart, that will shift your spirit, that will lock your brain. You become knocked.
It's not funny.
So these are the things. Like me, I will not regret. I don't regret not going to school. Because I told myself that I can do part. Okay, what is the essence of me going to go and do political science in school? Who will employ me for government? The only course I know the way they test I get job for this country. Muku no lie.
Yeah.
Now medicine, nursing.
Because they are needed.
They are needed.
Health is wealth.
Health is wealth, exactly. But economists, they'll tell your guy, the woman knock you go and bring somebody that studied maybe advanced mathematics or nuclear physics to come and work in a bank.
In my own field, in architecture, I spent 6 years studying.
Mm-hmm.
You come out only for the contracts to be going to politicians that do not know how to draw a line in building.
Now,
kind of a thing.
Even in your profession now, draftsmen have more power.
Taking over.
Have more power than
that kind of a thing, and they are not educated. because he has been building houses for the last 35 years.
Now they now give you a caveat. Now for you to start obtaining job in architectural profession, you need to go for a professional course. Professional course. Go and write. What do they call that? Is it NIESR? What do they call that? That your.
That one is necessary now.
Yeah, but no, they'll put a caveat.
Yeah, actually,
They'll say
it is.
that-
So many embargoes.
So the thing is,
Oh my God, it's just crazy.
so the thing is like, it's mind draining.
And you know, that's why